As crypto gets more attention, we need to more thoroughly understand a related concept, decentralized finance. Today's guest, Joe Flanagan, can explain the differences. Joe, welcome to Open Source.
Hey Bobby, how are you? Great to be here.
I've had Sid on my last show, who's your partner for Daily Drop. We did a whole with 40 episodes about crypto. DeFi, decentralized finance. I find it fascinating. I know a little bit about it. I definitely need to learn more about it. So let's start at the beginning. What is decentralized finance?
Yeah, so decentralized finance, or DeFi as it's more commonly known across the industry, is the use of blockchain technology and specifically smart contracts to facilitate financial services. And you can ask yourself, why do you want access to DeFi? And the real thing that it enables is this technology enables direct access to financial services. It removes the middlemen that are required to perform and provide financial services today and enables parties to directly access it through blockchain technology. The other thing that smart contracts enable is automation. So rather than relying on these central parties to manually move money and provide these services, everything is automatically executed by code. And so that really unlocks a huge number of potential applications and broader use cases that we hope will be the future of financial services.
That's a great answer. And how is DeFi different from crypto? Because first, look, there's still people who don't know what cryptocurrency is, and DeFi. We're in the same universe, but it's pretty different. Can you explain how they're different?
Absolutely. So crypto, you think about as crypto assets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. These are all examples of cryptocurrencies. And so the actual assets that exist on blockchains, and people often quote prices of these assets. Think about DeFi as the utility or the use case that is unlocking the potential of these crypto assets. So if I want to borrow or lend assets that could be one of these cryptocurrencies, DeFi is the technology that's enabling all of this functionality. So you need crypto assets to exist on the blockchain to then enable use cases for new financial services through DeFi. So think of them as the money unit that is transferring value and being engaged throughout a DeFi ecosystem to provide these financial services.
And look, I'm fascinated with DeFi, but I don't know if I fully understand it. Like I understand the concepts. For me, like buying you can buy crypto on an exchange. It's pretty easy. Bitcoin goes up and down, Ethereum goes up and down, right? DeFi is different. Can anyone use DeFi? Because it seems like you really have to be pretty technically proficient to use it.
It's definitely one of the major pain points is that the user experience is not as easy as it could be, but it is one of the things that we as builders in the space are really focused on and is something that has progressed significantly, especially over the last 12 to 18 months. And so what people will start to see in 2025 and beyond is that the ease of use and the ease of access will become simpler and simpler. And so it will hopefully get to the point where fintech applications that you're engaging with on your phone, you won't even know that underlying that technology and that user experience is blockchain technology. It will just be providing the financial services that you know and love today in a much more effective, cost efficient, accessible way.
And look, we've only got a minute left before the break, and you're really a good guest. By the way, like this is very complicated stuff, and you're explaining it very well. Does this mean that you could like get a mortgage on your own? Like, is that what DeFi is going to do?
Well, I think there's going to be some really interesting financial products that get created. And as you think about it from a retail or an individual's perspective, it's going to be exciting when you can utilize your assets. So, say you own a little bit of Bitcoin and you want to go and borrow against that Bitcoin in order to buy a house or take out a financial loan to set up a new business. So it will be starting to expand the ability for people to have control over their own financial progress, health, and access. And that's really the exciting part is it's removing any friction or unbankability or that people have experienced, where you could be in Africa or you could be in Canada, and you should be getting the same level of access. And as long as you have an internet connection and a blockchain wallet, you're going to be able to access these new financial services.
Okay, we'll get more into it on open source.